Assalamu alaikum. How are you, dear students? I hope that you have gone through the videos of Unit 27, the nuclear atom of O-level physics 5054, and we have covered learning outcome A, B, C and D in previous videos. Today we will discuss different examples in order to reinforce the concept studied in learning outcome A, C and D. We already know that the structure of atom. Atom consists of nucleus and electrons. The central part of atom is called as nucleus, and the particle which revolves around the nucleus are called as electrons. Electrons are negatively charged particle, while nucleus is a positively charged particle. And what was the composition of nucleus? Nucleus consists of protons and neutrons. Protons were positively charged particles and neutrons were neutral particle. And number of protons are equal to number of electrons. So what does it mean? That if they carry positive charge, then same equal amount of negative charge will be there due to the electrons, and they will cancel out each other. So overall atom is a neutral particle and nucleus is a positively charged particle. And what is the reason? Because there exist protons inside the nucleus. And then we have studied another learning outcome, that is nuclide notation, in which we are supposed to represent an element with its atomic number and its charge number. Regarding that, we have studied two different definitions. Number one, protons number or charge number or atomic number. The number of protons inside the nucleus. This is compulsory to write inside the nucleus. So the number of protons inside the nucleus are called as protons number or charge number or atomic number. And it was represented by capital Z. While what was the definition of nucleon number or atomic mass number? The total number of protons and neutrons inside the nucleus, and it was represented by capital A. So different questions were being asked in the examination regarding the structure of atom and composition of nucleus. So we will discuss different examples in order to reinforce those three learning outcomes, that is A, C and D. In first example, we have given the hydrogen atom 1H3, and we are supposed to write down the structure of atom and composition of nucleus. So usually this question is being asked for 3 marks. So I will tell you the tip that how we can grab those 3 marks if these sort of questions are being asked. If we are going to write the equation like that, this was Z, this was A. So Z represents number of protons. So we will write here number of protons is equals to 1 number of neutrons. And how we were supposed to calculate number of neutrons? A minus Z (3 minus 1) is equals to 2. And obviously number of electrons How many number of electrons will be there? Number of electrons are equals to number of protons. So those will be equals to 1. But here you have to write down one sentence in order to grab the mark number 3. That is, electrons revolves around nucleus. This point is necessary or compulsory to write in order to grab the point number 3. So again look here, that if 1s3 is given and question is being asked that what is the structure of atom and composition of nucleus. So first of all, what we will do, we will write the equation like this: AHZ. Z stands for number of protons. So how many number of protons will be there? 1. What was the method to calculate number of neutrons? It was A minus Z. 3 minus 1 is equals to 2. Number of electrons, definitely number of electrons are equal to number of protons. And at the end, we are supposed to write down the sentence that electron revolves around the nucleus, or we can write also this, that protons and neutrons exist inside the nucleus. So these two sentences are compulsory to write. Either we can write electron revolves around the nucleus, or protons and neutrons exist inside the nucleus. Another example, C614, C, this is equals to Z, this is equals to A. Now number of protons, number of neutrons, number of electrons. So number of protons, Z is equals to 6. Number of neutrons, A minus Z is equals to 14 minus 6 is equals to 8. And obviously number of electrons is equal to number of protons, that is equals to 6. And again what we will write, electrons moves or revolves around the nucleus. Now example number 3, here I will write it directly. Number of protons is equal to 82. Number of neutrons is equals to 127. Number of electrons is equals to 82, and obviously same sentence will be there. Likewise, the reverse question is also being asked, that for lead number of neutrons are given and number of protons are given, and we have to write the nuclide notation, or we have to fill in the blanks. So obviously this will be equals to Z, this will be equals to A, So Z stands for number of protons. So PB, number of protons. How many number of protons are there? 82. And what was meant by A? The sum of protons and neutrons. So what we will do? 127, 82, 209. So what we will write over here? 209. So in this way we can attempt these questions if being asked either this way or this way. I hope that now you will be able to understand the concept of structure of atom and composition of nucleus.